Are you looking for the best lens kit for your iPhone? Let me introduce you to the Ztylus Revolver and Z Prime lens kits. The best camera anyone will have on them at any time is their smartphone. They have all the various features that you would want in a mirrorless or DSLR camera, anywhere from shooting time lapses as well as slow motion video. Also, many of them shoot in both 1080p and 4K resolutions on both the front and back camera. So technically the best camera you have on yourself all the time is your smartphone. Now, for the enthusiast out there who wants a few more options than what the smartphone alone can handle, let me introduce you to the Ztylus Revolver lens kit. This lens kit features almost like a DSLR. It features a snap, twist, and lock revolver lens housing that holds 4 different lenses. Some of the lenses include a fisheye lens, a CPL light filter, a wide angle, as well as a hidden macro lens. Here's some sample shots with each different lens. So here I have a sample shot of my daughter's bowling pin set, and this is a shot with no lens, with just the native iPhone lens. This is with the wide angle lens. Now back to the native lens. This is with the CPL filter. As you can see, the reflection in the floor can change as you turn the dial on the CPL filter. This is great if you're shooting through a glass or shooting on water. You can change the various reflection capabilities with the CPL filter. And again, back to the normal native lens. This is the fisheye lens. With the fisheye lens in video mode, you're going to get a little bit of vignetting on the outer corners. You can always take this away by cropping in your video just a little bit in post-production. And once again, back to the native lens. If you remove the wide angle cap, as I showed earlier, you have a macro lens. Here's a shot of how close a macro lens can get to one of these bowling pins. And once again, back to the native lens. As you can see, each lens offers a different option when shooting video from your phone. If you're someone who wants to do a little bit more cinematic shooting as well as have a fixed focal length within your photo and videos, the best option for you would be the Z Prime lens kit. The Z Prime lens kit includes a 18mm wide angle as well as a 60mm telephoto lens. The 18mm is great for those dedicated wide shots as well as for vlogging. The 60mm telephoto lens offers what I like to call a real-to-life image, in which when you're standing at a certain distance, what you see is exactly the same image size that you see as your camera. Here are some sample shots of the Z Prime 18mm wide angle and a 60mm telephoto lens. First we have the native lens. Now the Z Prime 18mm wide angle. As you can see, when compared to the Revolver wide angle lens, the Z Prime lens has a lot more clear and less distortion on the outer edges. You can hardly notice it. Now back to the native lens. And now the 60mm telephoto lens. Now between the length of 1 meter to 2 meters away from your object, it gives you this almost real-life image. Both lenses can easily be attached to the Ztylus phone case by clicking and turning into the dedicated slot. Here's a demonstration of attaching the wide-angle lens, and now attaching the telephoto lens. When removing both lenses, you simply pull up on the red pin, twist, and pull out. The lens kit also comes with a multi-use lens holder that can easily attach to your belt clip or a bag, so that you don't lose these really nice high-quality Z Prime lenses. Now it does take a little bit of practice, but it only takes a few seconds to clip out each lens and to clip it back on. Now this belt clip is very handy. I was out and about shooting one day and I was literally running around, ducking, covering, and trying to get some shots, and this belt clip was pretty sturdy. It held on for the entire shoot without losing a single lens. The backside also has a flip-out carabiner clip that you can attach directly to your camera bag or to your side. This is an all-around great setup for on-the-go shooting with your iPhone. Here are some extra shots of how the Revolver and Z Prime lenses perform when focusing on objects far and near, as well as showing a little bit of bokeh effect in the background. First off, we have the revolver wide-angle lens. Next up, we have the fisheye lens. Now for the Z Prime 18mm. And finally, the 60mm telephoto lens. As you can see, the focusing, well, it depends upon which iPhone generation that you have, but the bokeh effect is not too bad. Now, each lens does offer a different kind of image quality. It all depends on how you use each lens and to mirror it with your iPhone in order to shoot the best video possible. Now, the Z Prime lens kit that you see here is attached to my iPhone 6s Plus. Yes, I'm still using an iPhone 6s Plus at the time of the recording of this video. Now, to get more information about each lens kit, I put in the description below into my show notes. Now, if you're an iPhone 7, 8, or 10 user and you're interested in the updated versions of the Revolver and Prime lenses, I also included those links below as well. And one final note, this was not a paid advertisement in any way. I've been following Ztylus for a couple years now. I've been using their products. I love their products. I encourage you to use your imagination, your creativity when making your videos. It's all about how you use each lens and the creative video making behind it. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.